It's no notification, Foxy. Y'all know I have great intent to do that, but I just don't. Okay. So I'll learn to do it soon. But listen. Giving you guys a little time to get off in here really quick. So we can have just a quick talk. It's not gonna be but a couple minutes, okay? Because I do have some things to get to. And I say that every time and then I end up staying on here almost an hour. Roger that. Okay, so listen, really quick, I just want to say today's topic is about self love being an extension of God's love, okay? And we're going to get into that just a little bit deeper in just a moment. But before we do that, let me kick it like this. Da-na-na-na. Good day, everybody. It's Friday. Listen. We made it to the end of the week. God is good. You know what I mean? So I'm super excited. I love Fridays. It just let me know that I made it through my week and now I get to relax and enjoy my weekend in any way that I see fit, right? Okay. So again, the subject for today, because I do this instead of me writing down in my journal, which I still journal, but instead of me doing like this long entry for the day, I've chosen to go ahead and share like a visual verbal journal with you guys, okay? So, and by doing that, I get to talk, I kind of coach myself, but I'm talking to you, so it kind of gives you something too, maybe a couple gems that you can put in your back pocket and like share with somebody else that you love, okay? Don't keep the good news to yourself. That's important. Number one. All right. So I want to talk about self love. It is very important that you learn that self love is a priority, okay? Let me take these off a minute because it's hot. Self love is a priority. You understand what I'm saying? And when it comes to self love, um, you've heard it over time and forever. I keep getting text messages. I hope they're not knocking my voice out. But you've heard it forever. Like, you can't love others if you don't know how to love yourself. And I'm not talking about just loving yourself. I'm talking about really investing in loving yourself. You know, like, when is the last time you really sat with yourself and say, hey, I like this. I no longer like this. You know, I will do this. I will no longer do this. You know, like, really get to know yourself, you know? Sometimes you gotta get you a notebook, a composition notebook, okay? And just sit with yourself because you're changing. You're always evolving, right? As long as you're growing, as long as you're breathing, as long as you're not full of ignorance, then that means you're growing, you're maturing, and you're changing, okay? So take the time out to sit with yourself and say, you know what? When I was a young woman, when I was a girl, I liked doing certain things like this. I wanted to go to the clubs. I wanted to be out. I wanted to feel like I need to be seen, whatever the case may be. Not me particularly. I've always liked minimal level attention, okay? Because not all attention is good attention, right? But you know, at a certain age and stage, you was going out and you was getting dressed a certain way or whatever, and then you get older and then things just change. Sit with yourself and log those things, right? This is how you create a true knowledge of self, right? You have to sit with yourself. You have to be one with yourself and just say, you know what? I don't like when a person feels like they got to talk at me for me to receive the information. But then again, what is it about me that makes them feel like that's the only way that they can address situations with me? You know? Learn how to take responsibility. Just be with yourself and say, guess what? This is what I like. This is what I no longer like. This is what I'll accept. This is what I'll no longer accept, right? Love is all about toleration. Not just when you're loving somebody else, but when you're loving you too. What am I tolerating? What am I putting up with myself that I'm saying it's okay when maybe it's not, you know? Straight up. Like, we got to learn to get real with ourselves. Because in that real place, you'll find authenticity. You'll find you being genuine. You'll find you learning how to love you all over again, but the right way, the healthy way. So many people out here, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself. But then the minute you ask them, well, hey, what would you like to eat today? What's your favorite color? If you know yourself, you know yourself. It's easy. You get what I'm saying? You don't have to think about it. It just comes out. You feel me? Like, it's okay to just sit with yourself and say, guess what? I've grown. I'm no longer a girl. I'm no longer a boy. I'm a man. I'm a woman. You know what I'm saying? And the woman me, the man me likes it like this. This is what I need to feel appreciated. This is what I need to feel seen. Sit with yourself sometimes. It's totally okay. And when you do these things, the more you start creating this level of peace in your vessel, the more you start getting more in contact with yourself, your inner self. You understand what I'm saying? The more you'll find God there. He's always there, right? Sometimes you hear that voice and you like, I don't know if that's intuition. I don't know if that's my conscience. I don't know if that's God. Listen, when you tapped in, you'll know which is which, okay? Seriously. And you'll move accordingly, right? But you got to be still sometimes. And that's okay. Like, we got to learn that place of stillness. It is totally okay, right? So at some point this weekend, when you're trying to be out in the hustle and bustle and trying to do a lot and do too much, maybe just kind of pull it back and find a place where you can just create your own me time, you know, and dive into that space and spend time with yourself and say, self, what are we doing? Where are we at this stage of our life? You get what I'm saying? Allow people to see the God in you by how you treat yourself. When you're going and you're getting those pedicures, those manicures, or even if you're doing it at home for yourself, right? Say money is tight. That's okay. Still take care of you. When you treat yourself a certain way, you're setting a standard for how everybody else that enters your life will treat you. And that's the gospel truth, right? They're not going to come and penny pinch you when they know you've already set your standard here. Okay? They're not going to come and bring you beer when you already set yourself up for wine. That's just how it go. Okay? Like, real talk. So learn how to just become one with yourself and say, you know what? This new me is okay with not going to those places. I don't feel like I have to be involved in everything that's always going on. Okay? I can actually sit at home this weekend and just chill out. You know, when you grow up, when you change things up, life just flow a lot differently. You don't feel the need to be a people pleaser, you know? Seriously, get in touch with yourself. The God in you will be seen in that light. Because people will say, you know what? If she loves her like that, that's because she's tapped in. What is it about you? What do you know? Who do you know that allows you to keep investing in yourself? You feel me? Even on those days when you just like, to hell with this thing called life, you still are trying your best to invest in yourself and make your days, make your life better. Okay? You got to have that level of gumption. Each and every day, there are going to be things that are just going to come and it's going to make you want to just say, throw in the towel. But don't do that. Don't give up on you. Don't give up on you. You are the one person that you actually have some control of under God. So don't give up on yourself. Push through. Push through. Make it through the moment. Make it through the day. Tomorrow comes. You get what I'm saying? No matter what is going on around you, just make sure you know that you got God inside of you. So just keep pushing. He'll create a way. He'll make a path every time. Every time. But you got to set yourself in the right position. And how you do that? You do that by taking care of yourself. You get that workout in. You put the right food into your system. Okay? You let go of stinking thinking. You don't allow stress and all that stuff to create the lines, the stress and all that stuff in your face. Like, seriously, let it go. Calm yourself down sometimes. Don't pick up all that stress with you. When you pray about it, try your best to just leave it right there and keep it moving. You don't want to keep carrying all the weight all the time because it wears on you. It wears on you, and slowly it will take you out from the inside out. A lot of people are not dying from the diseases they've contracted. They're dying from the stress in which that life, that having that brings. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot when you live under stress, when you live under worry. It shows on your face. I am trying to be 40, 45, 50 and still look really, really great, right? And I want to do that by how I take care of myself. Because you got to remember, not because we still look young or we still feel young, like age is going to happen. You either die young or you age. You know, you get old. That's just what it is. And that's a good thing to get older, right? So as you hear, you got to take care of yourself. Stop talking yourself out of those workouts. It's important. It's imperative that you get the workouts in. And I'm not jiving with you. You got to move your body. You got to get into it. It's imperative what you're putting into your system. And listen, I'm not telling you I don't drink a pop here and there or this and that. I'm saying do all things in moderation, right? If you know you've had enough, you've had enough. Put the plate down. It's enough. Don't keep shoving it down your throat. Like now you're just widening your appetite. So now every time you eat, you got to eat just that much to keep up with closing that, filling that space, that appetite. You know what I mean? Be mindful of how you're treating yourself. Go to those doctor visits, right? Make those appointments. Get your annuals done. Ladies, gentlemen, get those annuals done. I'm serious. It's very important. It's no more time for playing. It's no more, well, my parents didn't. Oh, I come from a culture, my family, we don't do that. Take care of yourself. You want to be here. You want to be here. Because things can happen that are out of our control that can take us out at any time. But the things you do have control of, why not take control of it? Why not take care of yourself? You understand what I'm saying? When you take care of yourself, other people can see that, you know what? You value yourself. You find yourself worthy. You think you're important. You know you're important because you're taking care of you, and nothing is better than that. You understand what I'm saying? And when you show people that I'm going to take care of me, regardless of whatever you want to do or how you want to act or what you want to say, guess what? I'm still going to pull up looking just fine, feeling good, because that's what I have to do. That's what I have to do. That's how I show the God in me. You show the God in you by taking care of you and honoring your body. Okay? And I mean just by taking care of it. I'm not getting into meticulous, commandments. I'm saying you honor him just by taking care of your body. By treating it like you care. By treating it like you want to be here. Seriously, take the time with yourself to just say, self, it's time to get this thing right. It's time to get this thing right. It's in my control. And get up and do what you have to do. The first step is always just saying, hey, it's on me. This is not nobody else's thing to come and make me do the right thing. It's on me to do the right thing, right? I got to show myself that I find me worthy enough to take care of me. Boom. I got to show God that I find him worthy, and I gratefully thank him for the vessel that he's given me, the loan that I have on this earth, that I'm going to show him, you know what, God, I see fit to take care of myself because you bless me with this vessel while I'm on this earth. My limbs work, you feel me? Sight working, ears work, all my senses. God is good. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. It is so easy to get lost in what's going on around you, and then you don't take care of yourself. It's so easy to take care of everybody else. Ladies, take care of your husband and your kids, but then you don't take care of you. Men, you want to take care, make sure she looks nice. All the kids look fit, but then you look like, I don't care. As long as they good. Now, them days is done. You got to take care of you too. You count. You matter, right? Take care of the whole unit. When you are doing that, you're showing everybody in your family. One thing about my dad, he took care of himself. He did. And this is why even if I go to the mailbox, I'm going to look like I'm somebody's child. I'm going to look like somebody gave a care about me. So now I care about me because they first showed me through example. You get what I'm saying? Your kids, they are watching us. They watch us, everything we do. Sponges, soaking it up. So they watching you take care of yourself. Or they watching you not take care of yourself. And then when they don't know how to do these things, it's because, come on, what was the example? Right? Okay. So this is just a quick real talk I wanted to have with you guys. I kind of touched it a little bit on my earlier live this morning. The day has dwindled down. It's been a most amazing, fantastic day. I hope you guys all have a beautiful, amazing weekend. And I pray that you take time with yourself to just create a space where you can just fall in love with you all over again, and don't just love yourself, like you, like really like who you are, like everything about you, even the things that you think other people are paying attention to and they may not like those things, like them extra this weekend, right? Make it a habit in just loving everything about you. If it's something you need to change, if it's something I need to expel that behavior, I don't need to keep that because it's not conducive to my peace, it's not good for me, then yeah, you work on letting that go. But I'm talking about those good things, those awesome things, those traits that make you so groovy, right? Hone in on that and appreciate yourself. And then go about your day, about your weekend, feeling good about yourself. Change your mindset. I am telling you, changing your mindset, getting yourself together, reminding yourself that you who you are because of whose you are. You get what I'm saying? Because you belong to him, you were perfectly made. No, we're not perfect, but you were perfectly made for who you're supposed to be in this lifetime. Know that. Know that. And walk in that light. Be proud, be bold as you walk in that light. You understand what I'm saying? People's opinions, their opinions not your business. It's not your business. So stop taking what people are saying and put it upon your head. It's not your business. Okay? You just focus on being great, being amazing, and being yourself. Love on you some you this weekend with all of yourself. Just love on yourself. Pour the love into you till you just can't no more. You understand what I'm saying? And then when you get done doing that, then you go pour some love into your family and your friends. You pour love into those who love you. But always start here first. Because this person, you, you the one that's setting it up for you. You the one under God that got to have you right for all those other people around you that love you, that's watching you silently, trying to see how you dealing with this situation. Are you going to break? You know what I'm saying? Trying to see if, oh, well, if you just smiling through your stress, or you really are good and unbothered. Just keep loving on yourself. Keep pouring into your vessel little by little. Listen, it works. It works. Go ahead and hit that like button if you joined in now. If you're going to join in later, I appreciate it. I thank you so much. I thank you and I appreciate you for taking the time to chime in. I appreciate you subscribing right now. Go ahead if you're new to the channel. Come on board, Team REGHOPLÉT. Okay, so we can have these kind of talks and we can just spread positivity and love on one another out loud. Okay, the world needs more love. Make sure that you're smiling today. It's still the best free Botox on the market. Give your frown a break. Okay? All right. Have a beautiful, blessed, and amazing weekend, you guys.